Yeah, so we kept it really simple. My main motto was keep it simple. So my mission was not to win medals. My mission was to swim 2 lengths of the pool as fast as I could.
Right.
And I had 5 keys which delivered that. Quite simple. A fast start to 15 meters, an easy speed 50, first 50, which I've got 2 lengths to do, obviously. A fast turn and an approach around the wall. A solid back end, what we called a solid back end, which was taken away from the rest of the pack, and a fast finish. We kept it really simple, no technical jargon, just really simple. And we analysed those in those compartments, in those areas. From that, we used to ask ourselves, what went well? What went well about the first 15, and what could be even better? We then moved on to the next part. What went well about the first easy speed of the first length? What could be even better? And by keeping it simple, we derived some really interesting data. We also got physiologists to look at it. We got a physio to look at it. The physio would then go, I think we can get some extra flexibility here and some stretching here. I can make the streamline even faster. So we started to get expert opinions, but the questions were still the same. What's worked well here? What could be even better? And that framed up the next phase of training. And we just kept building on that. Where it gets really tricky is in the next lane is the world record holder who breaks the world record. If you focus on that, often you lose the opportunity to bespoke it for yourself. You start racing their race.
Do you know what I love about what you've just said is, and I hope this comes across in the right way, Chris. We're talking about swimming 2 lengths of a pool, and that level of detailed analysis that you've just talked about. I understand what you said about that very simple 5-step framework, and the beauty of that was what allowed you to get down to literally breaking things down into kind of 15-meter segments into the turns, but then going into that and saying, okay, well, what's the physio saying? What's the S&C saying? You know, what, I mean, I don't know whether this is something that you did, but what's my self-talk like in the lead, in the approach to the turn and then the coming out of the turn? And does that all make sense? I mean, just the level of detail that we're just talking about two lengths of a pool, you know.
I know.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's where the best of the best come into their own. They take the complex and they make it simple.
Yeah.
And I see that in all industries, in all areas. And the reason we practice so much is because we're trying to make any skill a subconscious skill so that you can just get doing.
Yes.
When that gun goes off, if you've done the training, your body knows what to do. And I remember a coach saying that to me, a weights coach, Jared Deacon, who also was he was an Olympic runner, a track athlete. He said exactly the same just before I went out to the games. He said, when that gun goes off, you'll know what to do because I've seen you do the work. And all of a sudden I was just filled with confidence because I'd taken each moment and stayed in that moment and remained in that moment and asked myself some key questions in that moment. That led to the next moment, which I did exactly the same, and the next and the next. Yeah. And I heard not so long ago on that Netflix, is it The Last Dance?
Yeah, the Michael Jordan, the Bulls. Yeah,
and someone, I think it was Michael Jordan, had said, you know, why would I worry about a shot I haven't taken yet?
Yes, yeah.
What he's really saying there and then is, I'm here. I'm right here in this moment right now. Yeah. And I'm giving it everything I can. And he's giving that 100% each and every second of the day. And that's what gets us outstanding results. That's why we...